I'm here with Henrique Cruz, member of the Maris men's soccer team. So, Henrique, coming from Brazil, how would you describe what your path was like to get all the way to this point where you are now in your soccer career?
So, since when I born, my dad was really into soccer. So pretty much, growing up was everything soccer. But I really started when I was at six. I joined a small club at six. But then everything started for real when I was 10 years old, when I joined the Ceará Sporting Club Academy in Brazil, which is like a first division team. And there I played for like almost 6 years, 10 to 16. And when I had a surgery appendix, and then after that, I kind of like took a little break from soccer. I kind of like lost space, and after that happened, like one of my best friends from Brazil from this team came to U.S. To a high school in New Jersey, some Bendix prep, and he kind of like brought me here. So I went to this high school in 17. I played for 2 years there, and then I joined college.
So then talking about St. Benedict's prep there in high school, you won two national championships in 2017 and 18, including an undefeated season in 2018. How do you think this experience has contributed to your college career?
I definitely like helped me a lot because the high school was like a high level, program. Every day was a lot of competition. The coaches was like one of the best like staff I ever worked with. So going to, I first went to Akron, another good program in college. They have a national championship already. The year before I went to Akron, they lost in the national championship final against Maryland. So, you know, I kind of went from a high level, high top program, high school to like another, high level program at college. So I believe it helped me a lot because it wasn't a big, difference, kind of like professionalism environment, it was similar. So I feel like it helped me. Some basics definitely like helped me a lot, getting to college, especially in Akron.
Yeah. So then last season, as a part of Marist, you guys won the MAC championship, which is the program's first since 2005. What did it mean to you just to win that championship, especially it's been so long since the program's last win?
Oh, for me, it means a lot. It means a lot because, I decided to transfer from Akron because, it was a mix of unlucky. I went into, I had three surgeries there in less than 2 years. Uh, I felt like the environment wasn't working. I felt like I needed a new change. So I entered the portal. I came back to Brazil in the COVID spring, So at some point, I didn't know what to do. I was really unsure about even playing soccer anymore. And then talking to a lot of schools, I decided to come to Maris. They knew me since some Bendix. They were one of the first schools to ever reach out to me since high school.
Hmm.
So I decided to come here, and everything worked out. We got the title since '05, and I like to believe that everything happens for a reason. That it has to be this destiny that I went to Akron. Like things didn't work for me to end up here.
Yeah, it all worked out, it seems.
Yeah.
So head coach Vigiano said about you, quote, his presence makes us better on the field and off the field, unquote. So how do you think you make your teammates better on and off the field?
I think it's kind of leadership on and off the field that I growing up I was a captain of a lot of teams that I've been part of, and I think also my personality. I'd say I never had a problem with any of my teammates, like never, like since when I was a kid until right now. So I'm a kind of guy that I feel like everybody likes to be around. I don't have a problem about being around nobody. I think I'm really easy to deal with, and it's off the field and on the field, I think I'm the one that push everybody. I like to talk to them, help them, and I think that's why he Vich said
Yeah.
about that.
Just to squeeze in one last question here, Enrique. So You guys just won your last game 4-1, and despite missing out on the postseason, what does it mean just to go out on a high note with a win in your final game?
It definitely means a lot to, like the coach was saying, means for recruiting, it means for the record of the school to be above 500 since maybe 2016 they didn't have a losing season, and it counts, End of the day, we end up our season with a win. Most of the teams end up a season with a loss. It's unfortunate that we didn't, make the playoffs and we won this year, but it happens. We lost a lot of players from last year. It's always hard to, start almost like a new team, So
Well, thank you very much, Enrique. It's been great to hear from you. So take care.
thank you. Appreciate it.